Um, let me
I don't
check.
see it's live on YouTube.
Hold on, let me check the YouTube.
I don't see it's live on YouTube. Uh, Come on, I'm missing a basketball game right now. I'm missing a basketball game.
Oh,
Y'all know.
now it says we're live.
Woohoo! We're
It's got the
live.
notification gang. We in the fucking building. Let me go
Oh,
ahead
we
and
are
refresh
live.
my Facebook real fast.
Oh, that's cute. Oh shit.
Ah, there we go.
I don't need to be staring at myself though.
We are
Okay.
live, baby.
Woo.
Welcome. It's Wednesday, y'all. What in the relational book? You know. Look, I've got my wine on Wednesday now.
I just left drinking and eating wings and yelling at the TV. It felt like life again. I'm not gonna lie. I'm I don't know. I like sports. I'm into sports. And so it felt good to be at a bar drinking, talking bullshit, being funny. But yeah, so what in relational fuck is Wednesday.
It's here.
It's
It's Wednesday. We lit.
Wednesday.
How you doing, Tash?
I'm good. I'm good. Thriving.
You good? You
Not just
fantastic?
surviving. I'm fantastic.
Are you fantastic?
I mean, I'm all right. Let me not play. I'm all right.
All right. Well, real quick, shout out to my guy Wheels in the comments. He said Clubhouse is lit. Welcome to the Clubhouse shit, my guy. My guy
Oh,
Wheels popped up in Clubhouse today for the first time and is enjoying himself. I
he's
feel
got
like,
his party hat, huh?
yeah, he got his party hat, so he lit. You know what I'm saying? My guy Wheels is a die-hard, loyal battle rap fan who knows his shit.
I want to be able to share
Shout out
this
to
on
my guy
Facebook. How
Wheels,
am
man.
I sharing this?
Huh?
I said I want to share this on Facebook, but I need to know how to do this. I'm so technically not
Just go
inclined. It's stupid.
just go to my page and share.
Share, share, share. But what's up, man? How are you?
I'm good, man. No complaints. I'm
Ew,
here.
I hate the
Good. We
freeze
live.
screen already. Ugh.
Shout out to everybody who's tuning in for the first time. People that are tuning in now from Facebook. People that are our usual Wednesday joiners. I guess we gotta call them something. Um, we gotta
I don't
find
know.
something. We gotta find like a name
I
for them.
mean, you're the one that's good with coming up with all these little upstairs. You're the one of the cool guys. I'm not that savvy.
I definitely am one of the cool people. You're definitely cooler than me though.
Hardly. But what's up, man? How are you? You
I'm
never
good.
told me.
Fantastic. Life's
You're
good,
good?
man. No complaints. No complaints. No complaints. Still
Mm-hmm.
happy.
Are you still single?
Hmm. I'm still single. Still single. Waiting for somebody to take me off this motherfucking market.
No, you're the man. You got to take them off the market. We always disagree on this part. Yeah, I'm still single, and I'd like to point out the fact that nobody wants to win a date with me.
Yeah, let's talk about that real fast, man. So let us talk about that. If y'all listen to the podcast, y'all would have heard that me and Tasha. Well, actually, I can't say me and Tasha. Me, Mike.
You.
I put this together last week on our last Wednesday episode. If y'all haven't heard it, I put in. You know what? Did I put my name up here? I didn't. I forgot to put my name up here. Uh, you know what? Forget it. But last week, on our last episode, I came up with the idea because Tasha says nobody ever shoots their shot at her. So I came up with the idea for somebody to take Tasha out on a date. You have to give your best idea for a date that you want to take her out on. Now, since we are not a sponsored podcast, we're both
Not
parents.
yet.
You know what I'm saying? You got to fund the date. Uh, sorry, it's just you know what I'm saying because I'm broke. You know, I can't fund the date.
I don't
I ain't
know if
even
I'd
going.
say you broke, but okay.
I'm not even going. I'm broke.
Okay.
But
I'm rich, bitch.
nah. But the thing is, for some strange reason,
It's not that strange. I told you people don't shoot their shot. Like they might say little cute shit to be seen, but they ain't with it. They ain't with it at all. And that's okay. This will let us put it to bed. We will never have to argue or talk about or debate who pulls up and shoots. Where's the shooters at?
nobody
So,
shoot. That's wild. That's wild to me.
is it
That's
wild?
fucking wild to me that nobody like. And when I made the post about it, Everybody turned up on the post. That post, your post about you got more comments than a post that I would make about me.
Where they at though? But you're gonna have to let that go. But anyways, moving right along, so we can put this one to
They
bed.
love you out here. They want you out here.
No,
But I just
no,
think that
they
they haven't
don't they
listened
don't
to
want
the
me.
episode. I just
They
don't
don't
think
want
that
me.
they've listened to the episode yet.
They don't want me. But it's okay. It's all good. It's all good in the hood. Somebody will want me. Mine's coming. Um, speaking
I
of
agree.
coming,
speaking of speaking of coming, yo,
smooth transition. You
what
like
a
that?
fucking segue.
Woohoo! Um, ow, jeez. I've been doing like these core Pilates workouts. I'm trying to get some abs, trying to whittle down my middle, and it's sore. But
I
these,
thought you about to say I'm trying to get some ass.
oh, I've been trying to get some ass too. And if this is off topic, but if you look at me like a couple years ago versus now, your girl got a little shape, got a little lift. I didn't have that. There's a crease. Like it may not look like much, but you put your hands on it, depending on how big your hands are, it's a
Well, you
good
got a little
thing.
cuff. You got a little cuff now. You got a little cuff under the buns.
I
There's
do.
a cuff
I'm
under the
quite
buns.
I'm quite proud of myself. I had to work for it. Um, but yeah, so what are we talking about today?
Well, one other than the fact that for some weird reason nobody wants to shoot the shot at you. We are
Nobody.
now. Who's gonna shoot it at her?
Nobody.
Fucking terrible. That is fucking terrible. But
It's all right.
we were talking about raw sex,
Ugh.
and you posed the question: Why do people? Why are people so much more apt to have sex with no condom over before they're able to commit to a relationship?
Yeah, so it was really like
I feel like we are
we're
all guilty of it at some point.
ugh, unfortunately it's
We are
terrible.
all guilty of it at some point.
It just seems very irresponsible, but
It's extremely fucking irresponsible.
we're ready to physically take chances with our health and well-being before we're ready to emotionally open up. And that seems backwards to me. That just doesn't seem like I low-key want to say, and this is gonna sound terrible. You fucking me with no condom, you're my whole ass boyfriend. Committed. Just fucked yourself into a relationship.
She said committed.
We done. Don't wrap it up clearly. Like, but I'm saying, like, that's it. That's it. Like, that's just weird to me. But people do it. It's something that happens. Like you said, we've all been guilty, or maybe currently guilty, or may not be currently guilty. Who knows? You fucking Mike?
Am I what?
Nothing. It was hella funny. I went back and listened to one of the episodes where you talking about you fucking, and I thought it was hilarious. But yeah, I
Shout
don't
out
know,
real
man.
quick. We have 111 subscribers, 15 subscribers in the last 28 days. So I appreciate every last one of y'all that have tuned in and subscribed to the channel. Y'all are greatly appreciated.
I'm gonna
Really,
need y'all to pull up though, like right
yeah,
now, right now.
yeah. We definitely need y'all to pull up right now to the show. Let me see. Let me see what's popping in the comments, man.
But no, we got to talk about this. Why, Mike, as a man, are you so willing to be like, mm, I don't care about your well-being? Or, okay, so is there a timeline to this? Like, do you think you got to be fucking with somebody for a certain amount of time? You wrap it up the first couple of times? I'm asking. That's like,
I haven't.
is there levels to this?
I haven't always wrapped it up on the first time.
I feel like I'm pretty good about that. So, I'd be scared. So what is it? What makes you trust a bitch enough, but you won't open up emotionally? Do you
That's a
do like a
fucking
scratch and sniff test? Do you like check her drawers to see for like signs of fluids and discharge? Like that sounds
yo.
disgusting.
Whoa.
I'm
Yeah, actually, to be totally honest, yes.
what do you do?
Yes, I definitely I pay attention, man. I pay attention. I'm
But
looking
what are
like
you paying attention to? That's what I need to know.
to be
I don't
totally
know this
honest,
lady.
I'm not even gonna lie, man. There were times where I was like, you know what? We're here.
Fuck it, we're here. Let's do it. Why
Yeah,
not?
I'm guilty of it, man. Like, uh, I'm not proud of myself. I'm not proud of all of my actions. I'm not proud of everything that I've done. I've done some nasty shit. Um, I feel like you're judging me right now.
I'm just alarmed. That's all. You've done How do you tell which bitch you're gonna wrap it up with and which one you're not? How could you tell? Or if they were just like, if every one of them was like, no, no, don't worry about it, don't worry about it, you'd be for it.
You know what? One thing about me is a lot of times on the show I say shit um, and I'm very transparent with a lot of the shit that I say. I say a lot of shit that's very honest and a lot of things that are very, very true and expose a lot of Michael to these people that are listening.
Which lighting is better? Yeah, I'm listening. Keep going. Playing with
And
my lighting.
and today's not gonna be one of those days.
Taking that one to the grave, huh?
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm not, man. Like, I'm not about to put it out there, man. Like, I've done a lot of crazy shit. I haven't wrapped up every single time on the first time. There's been a lot of times where, you know, um, I was just like, you know what? Whatever happens, happens. Here we are. Well, you know what? This is my thing. Your destiny is your destiny. You know what I'm saying? Your
I hate
destiny is your destiny. You're not
I
in
hate that
control of
you're
it.
like that. I hate that you're like
You're
that
not in
sometimes.
control of it. You're not.
I will
I'm not like
say,
that anymore. I'm not like that anymore. I
well,
got
good, you're 40.
Yeah, yo, you don't do that. You make it just seem like I'm just an old nigga when you say that.
No, I'm saying,
Good,
but you
you're
should definitely
40.
be responsible. Like, when do you
Oh
think
yeah,
that
I'm definitely
stopped?
responsible. I'm definitely responsible.
But I will say, like, for me, if a man is like super, and I realized, so I ran into this situation recently, and I didn't think anything about it. I've been in relationships like the majority of my whole life, and so like I was a woman who didn't have condoms, and so somebody's like, "You ain't got condoms?" I'm like, "No." But I'm glad you think about that, and I'd be super uncomfortable if you thought we were going to do this without one. So, sorry, maybe next time. Um, so,
Yeah,
mm,
there was quite a few times where I was just out here like,
fuck it, huh? No, like,
yeah,
um, STDs are very real. I'm not even worried
they
about
are
babies. I'm
definitely.
worried about
I,
STDs.
I've been a victim of them before. I'm not even.
Look, I feel like Seattle has like a super strain of chlamydia or gonorrhea. I feel like there was
You
like a
know,
public
first time
health
I ever
service announcement.
first time I ever experienced that was a chick in Chocolate City. And I knew something had. I should have known not to go. It was like 2004, I think it was. I should have knew not to go raw into this chick when I had to climb
So,
the screen door. I had to like
yeah,
step through like the screen door wouldn't open, so I had to like step through under like duck
yeah,
and
duck.
yeah, like I should have known right then. I was like, yo, I'm gonna catch something. I should have known. I should have
Like a
known.
bed
Like when I
bug
look at
too.
it in hindsight, I'm like, yo, this has gonorrhea and she gave me gonorrhea and chlamydia at the same time. That broad was talented. Like how?
I applaud you for being this open because you were just about how not open you're going to be. But yeah, no, that's disgusting. That's terrible.
Fuck.
So no,
Shout out
I
to my
think
guy Zay Lace in the comments. What up, bro?
yeah. I want to see the comments. Why can't I see them?
Because
Um,
like D from BC.
well, you're a
Stop!
big,
Wow, really?
big
Bro.
blocker. You're a big blocker.
Yo, you was about to call
Um,
me a bitch. Jesus Christ.
Jesus Christ. Yeah. So no, I'm not for it. Like, and if you're hella into it super early to be like, oh yeah, we don't need a condom, but like you're fucking disgusting. Get out. Like, and then like I think I'll be in my head all about it. So if and when it does happen, I'm always like, can we talk about this? Like, I was tested on this date. When was the last time you were tested? Like, I'm gonna go get tested
Yeah,
like 2 weeks from now. So yeah, no, I can't. I'm not with that. I'm not with
I
that
just
at
got
all.
tested a few months ago, so I'm chilling.
Yeah.
I'm chilling. I just got my shit. I'm straight. You know what I'm saying? I'm
Hmm.
clean as a whistle.
But why are people so ready to like physically take the risk, but emotionally not? Like you
Be
will fuck up your whole reproductive health. You will have your shit burning. You will be itching and scratching, but are terrified to take an emotional risk. Like, can we talk about this?
you know what I think it is, honestly, it's because um we don't think we when we think about heartbreak, a lot of people have experienced heartbreak and they don't want to go through that again.
But what
Wait,
we know
I don't
about heartbreak is you get over it.
wait. How you gonna tell me explain it then?
Okay,
Like,
okay.
but people don't think about. People always think, you know what? it's not gonna happen to me. That's a
What,
lot
the
of
disease
people, that's
part?
a lot of people's mindset. It's not gonna happen to me.
What's not going to happen to you? The disease, like the STD?
Yes,
I'm
that's what
confused.
a lot of people feel that way. A lot of people feel like, you know what, I'm not gonna catch the disease. It's not gonna be me.
You just better hope you catch something that's curable, okay?
Yeah.
Because you're going to look
But
fucking around like that.
even if you don't catch the HIV, you know what I'm saying, the high five, you know what I'm saying, the HI, you know how V is 5 and Roman numeral
We
shit,
get it. Yeah,
high
it's okay.
five. But even if you don't
HIV,
catch,
you can say we don't have to beat around the bush. We can say like if I mean, but even you can get like hepatitis and herpes and shit like that that never goes away. It's not
you know,
just
this thing about
HIV.
herpes, this is the thing about herpes. People will have herpes, and they say that 1 in every 3 or 4 people has herpes. We are actually born with herpes in our body. Now,
The virus itself, not the one that actually
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
creates
That's what I'm saying.
physical symptoms.
Yeah. We are
Yes.
born with it in our body, but they say 1 in every 3 or 4 people actually has it. And the thing is, a lot of people can have it and go their whole life without having some kind of outbreak.
They're carriers and they can transmit, but
Yeah,
not necessarily
I
suffer.
have
But
I
you can
have
still
dated or talked to women that had herpes and they had never had, you know what I'm saying, any kind of outbreaks. They would be upfront like, hey, you know, this I have. You know what I'm saying? We definitely use protection, you know what I'm saying? But they were very honest and open about, you know, the situation.
their situation.
Yeah,
And
absolutely.
I applaud them. You didn't eat the box, did you?
No.
Can you imagine having something like that and never getting like head or
But
getting
but
your
it's
pussy?
but like I said, it really comes down to how they carry themselves and how well, you know what I'm saying, if they really rock with you and they're very, you know what I'm saying, how they take care of themselves. You don't just get herpes from eating a box of somebody who has it.
That's not that's come on, we have to be a little socially responsible here.
We are social. No,
Any
if you
any
if you're dealing with somebody who has an outbreak, then you can catch it. But if they don't have
what does an outbreak look like? How does one know when
outbreak,
one's having an outbreak?
they look like little small lesions.
Oh, okay. Well, thank God. Don't know nothing about that.
Yeah.
But okay, so why are we willing to take these physical chances and not take an emotional risk? Because I feel like everyone's had their heart broken. Everyone eventually you get over it. Like we know it's gonna hurt today, but you'll get over it. Why aren't we taking chances? Why aren't we being emotionally available and vulnerable? But you're
And my
like,
aunt Rose said
here,
hi to us. My aunt Rose said, "Hey, Tasha."
hi.
Sister
I
Alicia
love
said,
that name.
"Not born with herpes." That is facts. We are actually born with the virus in us. You're not born
Yes.
with herpes.
Yeah, it's
You're
with
not
the
born with like herpes
virus.
on your box or on your, you know what I'm saying, your meat. But the
Right.
virus is already in us.
Yes. Agreed. That I feel like I know.
But
Oh. Oh, interesting. I'm trying to figure out how these numbers work, and now I can see. I wasn't sure. Um, okay, cool. Yeah, so but Mike, why are you willing to go raw but not pull the trigger and make someone that you're interested in your girlfriend? Serious question. I'm saying like
you're a dickhead. I just want you
no,
to know.
no. I'm just saying like seriously, like why would we take the physical chances with our reproductive and physical health but not take the emotional chances
I
for
think
love, which is supposed to be the ultimate payout. Like, right, you want your person. That's supposed to be the one of the best things in life. Why would you not take that chance
I think
for
people
like a client like a nut? Like a nut?
a lot
You're
of
gonna like
people
for 15 minutes and
yeah, a lot of people, you know what I'm saying, would rather, you know what I'm saying, catch a disease than to get their heart broken.
I feel like formerly I was saying I would choose loneliness over rejection, and now I think I'm willing to risk it all for love. So I'm not gonna say that anymore. But not like when I say risk it all, I don't mean HIV, chlamydia, gonorrhea, herpes, HEPA, whatever.
I'm not gonna risk it all for, you know.
Yeah, I'm not willing to risk those things. Like, but I am willing to emotionally open up. And I think I don't know, I was talking about how someone called me a love whore the other day, like, oh, you're just always very open to being dating and being in love. And I'm like, yeah, I don't want to be jaded and bitter. Like I'm open.
Yeah, nobody
But
wants to.
I'm gonna need you to wrap up though. Unless
Yes,
I feel
indeed.
like new rule, new rule. I got a new rule. You going raw? We in a whole relationship. You can't be fucking nobody else. No? Is that too soon? If you can't say that, then why are you fucking somebody raw?
Maybe they just got good coochie.
I'm confused. I guess I'm not that confused. I've definitely done it to myself. It's stupid, but I feel like you play yourself every time you do that. But anyways, so yeah, yeah, no, I've decided.
What's up, Lena? Shout out to everybody
Mm,
pulling up in the comments on Facebook. All of
How do
you.
I see the ones on Facebook?
I'm looking actually at the Facebook page. I don't know why they're not showing up in the chat. I'm not too sure what's going
Okay.
on. They're not showing up.
Interesting. And I feel like on this one we can't bring people up. Like we can't. Again, you guys are trying a new platform, Restream instead of what were we using before?
We used StreamYard previously.
And so I feel like now we can't invite people up, huh?
I think we can. We just have to
Got to
send
figure
them.
out how.
We just have to send them the link that.
So, what? What else were we going to be talking about? I'm
Um,
trying to watch this basketball game, so you
man,
know.
fuck the game. This is what in the relational. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, true, it is.
That game. You got an ESPN for that.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to go watch.
Yeah,
Sorry, I'm just like, look, it's summer. It's summer, and I'm
it's
normally stuck
spring.
watching. It's about to be summer. I don't care. Don't correct me. Yeah, it's spring. But what I mean is that the days are getting longer. So now my kid's outside more. I've watched nothing but like Sonic the Hedgehog and Ethan Gamer and something called Blade. What are those? Beyblades?
Beyblades.
Yeah. So like what? I get to throw on some sports. I was at a bar today, like drinking. What? I get to sit up. No mask? Bar? Food? TV? Not Ethan Gamer? Bring it on. But yeah, so
Are you going out with no mask?
no, no, fuck no. I was at my table with no mask. I was in Costco this morning. There's hella people walking around with no mask, and I'm like, I don't know if I feel like I've been brainwashed now because I'm like, I fucking need a mask. And before, like, just what, 7, 8 months ago, this mask shit was annoying, and now I'm like, where's my mask? I need a mask. Oh no, a mask. I'm skittish. Um, yeah. Funny thing, I think people might cover their face more than they cover their dick. They're
That's
just
a
out
fact.
there.
That is definitely a fact of life out here.
How do we normalize? I guess because condoms
Condoms,
condoms
condoms are more
impact.
expensive than masks.
Well, condoms also impact the sensation, whereas masks just like, oh, no lipstick. Oh, I got mask me. But okay. Um,
Condoms are definitely more expensive than masks.
I wouldn't know. I think I may have bought condoms once in my life. I definitely use them, but I feel like if you're a man and you don't come with your own condoms, you weren't trying to get no pussy. I supply
You know what? You supply what?
the final forms of birth control. You bring the condoms. No pussy. That's it. No condom, no pussy.
You ever remember the movie Booty Call? He wrapped himself in a saran wrap.
Yes, that's a thing.
Yeah, he might die trying to get some box.
Have you ever used saran wrap? That
For
sounds
what?
extreme. People do it.
Man, that's a whole different meaning to keeping your meat fresh. That is a whole different meaning to keeping
Oh,
it
it sounds
fresh.
so
That's
extreme. Like, no, go get a
crazy.
fucking condom.
Nah,
I also think men should get on birth control.
yo, I heard they had a birth control pill for men that was supposed to be out here.
I'm about to Google it real quick.
Wild.
I feel like this isn't the same without bringing people up.
I kind of agree. I kind of agree. I
I'm
think.
sad.
Let's see.
And I can't see the comments, so I can't even interact with people. Birth
Hold
control for men, 8 options.
I'm about to see something. I'm about to drop this link in the comments. If y'all want to pull up, boom. I just dropped the link in the comments.
Pull up. We should house party. Okay, Mike. What else? Oh, so I feel like we kind of talked about it. I don't know if we want to talk about it on the live. Maybe we'll save it for a studio episode. I kind of had an eye-opening moment with some of my own insecurities, and I realized women, and by women I mean myself, are emotional as fuck. Like I had such an emotional
You
response
think?
recently to something, and I'm like, oh my god, I like pride myself on being a pretty rational, reasonable person, And I was so emotional in some of this responses. And so I'm just like, man, I don't know. I don't know if I like Restream.
You don't say women are emotional.
Yeah.
You
Yeah, we
don't
are.
say.
I've got nothing, man.
You know what? I think dudes are actually more emotional than women. Dudes are way more emotional than women, and I'm gonna tell you why. O.J. Simpson, prime example.
That's not even funny.
Yo, no, and I'm
That's
not. It's not funny. It's funny, but
I
it's not.
just laughed. I'm saying I shouldn't
Yeah,
laugh
yeah.
at it because
You just
people
laugh.
die every day
You're
because of
definitely sick.
domestic violence and
No, but that's the thing. Dudes are more emotional. Like dudes wear their hearts on their sleeves more than they do women.
I think we're seeing that maybe lately where women are getting tougher, but I don't think that makes men more emotional. Not that you guys don't have emotions, you're not emotional, but you have like almost a whole lifetime of conditioning saying boys don't cry, be tough,
That's
be
why.
also.
That's exactly why they're more emotional because they're holding back more feelings. They don't want to. They don't want to look like a sucker. I actually had a chick that told me that if I cried, she looked at me like a punk.
She's a weirdo. Um, was she a thug? She thinks she was thug, huh? She thought she was hard. She probably hit men, didn't she?
I don't think so, but she definitely laughed, cried.
I feel like maybe you guys suppress your emotions more, but now that you're more emotional. But
Yeah,
I don't know. Apples, oranges, whatever,
about to
whatever.
be. You ever seen Higher Learning?
Yeah, of course I have.
I'm about to be out here looking like Lawrence Fishburne in Higher Learning with these grades. Mr. Williams.
Don't make me laugh. My abs hurt. Look, bro, what is it? So what is it
Somebody
really?
like you do, but you can't speak for men. I can't speak for men because there's his history that proves it. A lot of men wear their hearts on their sleeves. Why do you think there are a lot of men who end up putting hands on women? Men go fucking crazy because they can't be with the girl because she did something. Like when they get their heart broke, men don't know how to handle heartbreak. Dudes do not know how to handle heartbreak.
Plot
Where do you think
twist.
all of these R&B songs, the best R&B songs in the fucking world, have come from? Broken-hearted men.
I will say that men handle heartbreak poorly, but women are often taught and have learned that we have to suffer for love. So we suffer more heartbreaks, right? Men are a little more callous in the way that they move and they're not truly invested till maybe usually a little bit later in life. Whereas a woman is suffering multiple heartbreaks. So we've been here before. Like it's like, when you win that ring and you're like, I'm gonna act like I've been here before, I'm just gonna be real cool with it.
And this is
Um,
the thing: when a guy
my
falls in
nose
love,
ring.
when a man actually starts to open up to a woman, like everything's on the table. With a man who doesn't normally do that, once he is like, "Yo, I'm in love with you," it's on the table. He's wearing his heart on his sleeve. This is my woman. You know what I'm saying? Once he lets her behind that wall, then if shit goes wrong, it's fuck women for the rest of his life.
You can tell I've been drinking because I get tired when I drink. Okay, so funny story. I was listening to a book. I was a big reader, but now with kids, I never get to like actually hold a book in my hands and read it. So I listen to them now. And there was this book, I think it's by Michael Todd called Relationship Goals. Kind of religious, not kind of, very religious based. But it was basically saying there's 6 cycles to relationships, right? There's 6 steps in a relationship cycle. Single, dating,
Mm-hmm.
engaged, married, love, then children. So this book is saying like you can't possibly know love until you've had the commitment of marriage or a commitment because in that commitment you have the vulnerability and the understanding that this could be your person you're going to open up in all ways. And so it's not really realistic to believe that love, the feeling and emotion as well as the work comes before the marriage. Does that seem strange? It was kind of eye-opening to me.
Say it one more time.
Okay, so there's 6 steps in relationships or like the relationship cycle. Singleness or singlehood, dating, engagement, marriage. Fifth step is love. Sixth step is children, and then you repeat the whole cycle again. So the premise is that love comes after marriage, after you're committed to this person, because the commitment or the covenant of marriage, it allows you to be open, vulnerable, and give your all to this person. And you shouldn't be love or in love until you're till after you give this all to this person, right?
I call
And
bullshit.
well, I mean, I think you can feel infatuated. I think you can be attracted. I think there could be chemistry, but I also believe that love is a work, and it's a choice to be in love. And so I kind of buy it. I could believe it. Like I might know I want to marry you and then truly fall in love with you every day after that, knowing that we're committed to the process and the idea of love. If that makes sense. But I'm also like, arranged marriage, I might be able to do it.
I
So I'm
call
just a little
bullshit
different.
on that because like I don't see how you can want to spend the rest of your life with somebody just because you like them a lot.
Well, no, you want to spend the rest of your life with someone because you think this is your person.
Or you feel
Like
like
you,
because you're in love with them, this person had added sprinkle a little razzle dazzle on your life, and you're in love with this person.
that's not what he's saying, though. That's not what he's
No,
saying at
but what
all.
he's saying is that you don't experience love until after you've already, what I'm saying, committed to this marriage, or after you've been married and now you're committing to, what I'm saying, making the marriage work, right?
Yes, that's
Okay,
the
so
short.
yeah, but you can fall in love prior to that, prior to being married.
But that's not what
Being
he's saying.
married
I hear
doesn't
you
mean
say,
that being married doesn't mean like, okay, now that I'm married, now I fall in love with this person.
I would
You,
say, I would say, keep in mind that this is a very religious, this is coming from like a pastor, or deacon, or bishop, or something. He's in the church. He's a man of the cloth, if you could say that. And so,
so was that pastor
um,
that was out there having sex with that dude, but
I don't know shit about what you talk about. That's not disgusting. That's unfortunate.
like I
That
just
happened.
look
That's
at
just
it
for you.
like this. I like when it comes to relationships, like I don't feel like there should be anybody to tell like just because somebody's not saying like what you're saying, but like people that are in specific religious positions, I don't need them to tell me how to handle my relationship or how to be in love or be married. You know what I'm saying? What's gonna work for me is gonna work for me. I don't need somebody else's rules and guidelines for me to and my relationship to work and be happily ever after.
Coming from a divorced man, single
Yeah,
at 40.
because yeah, of course I was divorced. And what you know what I'm saying? I was with
I'm
somebody,
just,
I was very young.
yeah.
I was very young and I wasn't in love.
Well, and so his thing is also you shouldn't marry someone who's not your person.
Yeah,
Like
you're
if they
absolutely
speak
right.
to
I
your
agree.
soul, you're physically attracted to them, they're contributing to your passion and helping you live within your purpose. Like that's the type of person you should seek marriage with. Marriage being a tool, like not a tool, but like the covenant of marriage. And then within that marriage comes love and all of the things that people are probably chasing now. Because what we're acknowledging that we're doing the physical things, but we're not emotionally opening up. And this guy saying that the covenant of marriage allows you to be the most open with this one person of your choosing, and that should be the only person you're this open with. And so if we're willing to take these physical chances, which we know people are, when are you ready to pull the trigger and have these take these emotional chances?
That's a good question. And some people just they'll know. They'll just know when it's
Yeah.
that right time. Everybody's different. And I go back, I say that all the time. I see the face that you
See,
made.
I know you
Because
say that to me
everybody's
all the
different.
time, makes me want to kick you. Yes, everybody's different. But at some
We
point
can't
you have to make a choice, right? You have to decide you're ready for love. You have to decide that this person speaks to you in ways and that you want to pull the trigger. Yes, everybody's different, but and it all come at different times, but you have to make that decision. And then you have to
I agree.
choose that person every day and wake up and work to stay in love because like I don't know, little science nerd here, but like the brain chemistry, your brain responds differently within what they call the honeymoon phase. That's why they call it that. And so
Mhm.
once your brain is out of this obsession infatuation stage, now you have to choose to do the work that is love and a relationship. And so it's not just like, oh, what happened? Oh, it's different for everybody. No, at some point you have to choose. That's not different for everyone. We know that that choice to be disciplined and dedicated to your partner and your marriage and whatever label you're putting on this relationship, that's a choice. Just like cheating is a choice to be and do anything other than be dedicated, faithful, and all of that stuff. Those are choices. So why would love just happen? You have to choose, right?
You have to choose the person
To
that
be
you're in love
ready
with.
for love, you have to
Oh
choose
yeah.
that they're your person. You have to choose that through their good and their bad, you're going to love them wholeheartedly, unconditionally. You're
Absolutely.
not trying to change them. That's a choice. That doesn't just happen. You
I
have to
agree.
choose. Okay.
100%.
Okay. Just making sure because sometimes we don't agree on these things. And like, no, it's just gonna happen. Oh, it happens when it happens.
No,
No,
it's
you have
gonna
to
happen.
choose to be
When I
ready.
say it's gonna happen, I mean that person that is going to be your person when it's time for that person to be your person.
So you
Every
believe in soulmates?
Absolutely.
I don't believe there's one soulmate.
I don't believe in one soulmate.
Elaborate then.
I agree with you. I don't believe in one soulmate. I've only
Right.
experienced one soulmate in
So,
my life thus far
but you keep saying your person's going to be your person. How was your soulmate not your person then?
because she would still be alive if she.
Okay, fair. Like, change the subject. Can't say shit to that. The death card isn't fair. The suicide card isn't fair. It's not fair.
Don't
Okay.
don't throw that out there like that.
I'm just saying it's not fair. Like, it's
Yeah,
like we're
but you're
trying
not
to have,
supposed to. Don't like say like what happened, man.
I don't know. I'm
Not
death, suicide, accident. I'm just saying all of those things are not fair cards to play. It could
Yeah,
have been
but I'm
any
just saying
matter of
like
death.
that part right there.
All of it's not fair. That's my point. It's hard to have a conducive conversation from there. You're just like, oh, okay, I don't know what to say now. That's what I'm saying. No matter the manner of death, I'm just that's whole subject change. Okay. All right. Well, I don't know, man. I decide I'm choosing love. I'm not choosing loneliness or rejection. My person's gonna find me. I will say that I'm learning that like my
Exactly.
situation.
I told you that yesterday. Your person's gonna find you. You can't be on a damn time limit. Uh, you can't. You can't.
No, sir. I definitely believe that you should be able to know when the person isn't for you. You have to like start looking at those things, and when you see that they're not for you, you can call it. Like you might give this person an honest, full effort, all of your attention for X amount of time, and if they show you that they're not for you, then you go. Isn't that the same as a time limit? So you're saying you should just entertain everybody until like when do you call it?
You know when you call it. You just know some shit. You just know, and it's facts. You just said you know when your person is your person, right? You know when your person is your person. I typed
If
a
I knew
text to
that,
a
like
girl I used to see saying that I chose this cutie pie with whom I want to be, and I apologize if this message you down. Then
get
I
you down
CC'd
there.
every girl
CC
that I
every girl that I
CC round
CC
town, and I
around town.
hate to
I
see
got
y'all
it.
frown, but I'd rather see her
Whatever.
smiling. That's when you know when you fuck everybody else. I want this person right here to
That's
smile.
not
Yeah,
okay.
you know.
That's not my question. My point is someone my question is as someone who's dating, not dating one person, just maybe dating around like you've done in your time and I'm trying to do in mine, which I'm terrible at. When do you know when to call it? Like you give I know I say like I've
You know,
said
this
something
for me, I know when to call it when I feel like nobody else matters. Nobody else, nobody else's feelings, nobody else's what they're doing, what they got going on. Me, when I feel like I don't care about wanting to, what spend time with them, with them other people, or when I feel like okay, yeah, I know this is home.
I feel like I don't know if I want to kick you or hug you. I don't know if that's terribly romantic or terribly naive.
Why is that
How do
nice?
you make it measurable? I'm saying how do you make it measurable?
What do you mean? How do you make it?
And then and
Elaborate.
when do you know at some point you're not just settling?
You're not settling. If you make the choice that this person is that person for you, you're not settling. You know that this person gives you what you need. This person gives you that feeds your soul the way that, and you guys pour into each other the way that you both feel is necessary. Once this
And
person,
you're saying you haven't felt that in the last 5 years because you haven't pulled the trigger on really being in a relationship. There's no one that met that you rocked with them. It was so reciprocal. They poured into you and you poured into them. You haven't had that experience once in 5 years.
I,
The
I've
last 5 years.
I would say I felt that way for somebody, but they didn't act the same. They didn't reciprocate.
And so when did you call it? Like how much time did you give them or how many opportunities do you give them before you call it?
It was probably like two or three opportunities. And
And
I would express how I felt
what's the
like
time span on that?
shit. I don't know. It was a couple months.
Like 3 months? 12 weeks?
I don't know.
I feel like 12 weeks is a good indicator of if you should date someone exclusively. Not saying they're your person in 12 weeks. I'm saying you should stop entertaining others and juggling and playing the field if you've been progressively dating someone for 10, 12 weeks. You should know if you want to like I can commit to this and see where this goes. You're saying I shouldn't have that timeline in my head?
I think when you have a set time, it's different. Hold on. When you have a set time, it's different when things just happen organically. If somebody's gonna, if you just realize that it could be 4 weeks when you realize that this person isn't giving you what you need, it could be three.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But in that 12-week time, like if you cut somebody off at 4 weeks, who knows? They would have been caught the idea and caught everything that you was trying to throw. Like, yo, this is what I need. This is what I want. This is what you're not reciprocating. Something's got to change. And you cut them off. Who knows? They could have been ready at 8 weeks. They could have been ready at 12 weeks.
How do I love and care for you as a person and we're just so far off on certain things?
Because we don't have to be on the same page for
I
everything.
know it's just very weird to me that we're just really so far off. But
Why?
you're also the guy that has been single for like you choose to be single. Like you don't you're very go with the flow. It'll happen when it happens. And I'm just not necessarily that way. And I'm like a go out and like shooter. I'm a killer.
I think because I went so long with just trying to fuck that I was afraid of having to put in the work for relationships. I was afraid of getting hurt.
So you're kind of lazy, is what you're saying. You're lazy in love, not in sex, but lazy. You were lazy with love, but not in sex.
I wouldn't say I was lazy with love. I was afraid.
But you were afraid to put in the work. You were afraid to
I was
pull
afraid
the
to put in the work
trigger. You're
and get hurt again.
mm. How about them Lakers?
I don't know. I ain't
Who you
watching it.
got? Oh, okay.
Fuck Brown Brian.
Yeah, I shared that sentiment for a long time. Can't deny the talent though. But anyways,
No,
okay, sir. Um, so what do you think? Like, do you think you're ready? Do you think it's different? Do you think you're ready for more?
I feel like I am ready for more at this point in my life. Absolutely. I got 40 summers left.
More like 32, but yeah, statistically speaking. I'm just being honest from the statistics.
Yo, who are you this year? I'm about to kick you off the show tonight.
I'm
Jesus.
saying that's look, I'm with it. I'm with the 40 summer joint, but I got 40 summers. I'm 30, about to be 32. I got 40 summers left.
Yo, you're
You
dark.
got about no, look at average lifespan of a US male. Let me look this up for you. Life expectancy US male. Oh, I'm sorry. You're way closer than I was. 78 years. So you have
Yeah, kiss my
38.
ass,
That's
motherfucker.
that's as of 2018.
Kiss me
That's pretty
ass,
low. Like
motherfucker.
the United Kingdom is almost up to 82.
Yeah,
Mm.
you over here just
Stress is a silent
trying to
killer.
shorten my years and whatnot. What kind of friend are
Hey,
you?
well then I got like 45, 46 summers left. Who's trying to spend the last 46 summers with me? That makes me happy. Oh, I feel better now. I'm not here like, man, I gotta date old men. They ain't gonna have very much life left in them. Like, nah, I feel better. All right, sure. Throw me some blue chews. We good to go. Like for them, you know.
Shout out to the blue chews that I got in my bedroom.
You ready, ready. Okay, anyways, but
Ah!
I feel like that's like the scream. Was it scream or was it scary movie? Scary movie. They're like
That was that scary movie.
yeah, I know. I just felt like it was a thing.
You want to know what's
Okay,
crazy? Canada
what?
Bay was actually in Scary Movie 3.
As like an extra?
Yeah. Like, and very
Interesting.
visible in numerous scenes, too.
Oh, hey
Yeah.
Canada Bay. Shout out to Canada Bay.
Yeah, shout out to Canada Bay. She has her business up and going
Don't.
out there in Toronto. I'm so fucking proud of her. Shout out to her.
Mm-hmm.
Killing
But they
shit.
can't call her Canada Bay and then shout out her business because that makes it not so secretive. Has anybody
Nah,
been
like,
hesitant? Has
it's not,
anybody been hesitant to date you because of the podcast?
I don't know.
Like what some of the stuff you like you haven't talked to people that are like, oh, I don't want to. Every guy that I've talked to
Think
has been like, "Am I gonna make the podcast? You're gonna talk shit about me on the podcast?" I'm like, "Absolutely, fuck up if you
like, yeah,
want to. I'm talking shit."
you're part of my life now.
Yeah,
Nah, but
absolutely.
people have definitely been like, I've learned a lot about you because of the podcast. I don't know if I should listen to the podcast to learn these things about you, or if I should just talk to you. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Both.
A little bit of both.
Pull up, talk.
Little bit of both. What up, Uncle Ron? Uncle Ron in the comments. What up, Unc?
Chef Ron. Is that who
Yep,
that is?
yep. That's my uncle.
Mm-hmm. Okay,
Uh,
well, sir, have I told you I love and appreciate you?
I don't know. You just tried to kill me off a lot about 8 years earlier.
And technically, it's like 78 and a half years. So that's even better. And actually, life expectancy is trending up. So that's pretty good. So by time you get later in life, it might even be longer. Who knows? You know, the beauties of um, medical improvements and the technological advances.
I don't like you right now.
I'm just being like, I don't know. Like, I don't know. I like very measurable things. So that was very easy.
I think very measured
Let
things. That sounds very horny.
I wish. I wish. Ain't getting
Very,
nothing measurable around here. Don't even look like it for a while either. Oh, it's about the same for females and men. Okay, so if you get married to someone the same age, you guys could die this in the same year.
like the Notebook.
Did they die the same around the same time?
They died at the same time together.
I don't remember that.
You never seen the Notebook?
I've absolutely seen it.
Let me tell you how I watched the Notebook. I was held hostage. The coochie was held hostage for me. They said if I didn't watch the Notebook with her, then I wasn't gonna get no coochie.
Did you wrap up? Seems like a
No,
lot of trouble to go through.
me and her wasn't.
Oh man.
Me and her
I
wasn't.
want some I wanna watch a movie. I want to Netflix and chill.
Yeah, nah, like. And then I watched the movie and got you know what I'm saying? I wasn't crying. They were crying. You know what I'm saying? Like, that movie made me think, you know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't gonna front. I'm a real nigga. Like, I can be honest, you know what I'm saying? That movie made me feel like, yo, is this type of love actually real?
It is that real. You have to want it for yourself and be ready to give it to the other person. I want that love. I know I didn't see the movie, but I want that love. I want that like of course I do.
I've
And you
had
want to know what? Unpopular opinion. I feel like so many people do stuff just with only their kids in mind, which is great. But you know what we do know? Kids grow up and they grow out of their homes and they go have their own lives. Like I know the relationship I have with my partner is going to be what sustains me through that empty nesting stage and beyond that. And so, mm, fuck them kids.
what up, Ferris? Shout out to Ferris in the comments.
I
Um,
can't see the comments.
I'm on Facebook.
Oh, okay. Hold on. Let me not leave this on accident. Okay. Um, yeah. Hold up. Where are you live on Facebook?
Yep. So
Yo,
first
I'm
of
kind of
all,
tired.
so for everybody that hasn't tuned in to last week's episode of What in a Relational
Uh.
Fuck, we need y'all. There's 2 days left in this contest, and nobody's shot their shot at Tasha yet. Nobody's
No
come up
one.
with a date idea. Nobody's done anything.
No one.
Nobody wants to take Tasha on a date.
Not a
Uh,
single person.
I think everybody just wants to hump you.
That's not cool with me. I want to be more than just hump bait. Is that a thing? Hump bait? Hmm.
I like that term,
Hump bait.
hump bay. I like the hump bay term. Kind of dope.
I do want a lifetime, Jessica. Oh, look, I can see the comments now. Could you say that 4 weeks is enough time for the other person to let their guards down to just authentically be their genuine self too? Vanessa, no, I don't. I wouldn't say that 4 weeks is my timeline specifically. I don't even know if you're still
Hold
on
on.
live, but because I can finally see it. I would say I think I typically give people about 12 weeks of I don't know, like progressive dating. And if I don't feel like you're my speed in 12 weeks, then I just let you go. Yeah. That's ridiculous. Tasha is a catch. I wish, Nina, they don't no one's pulled their no one shot their shot. No one shot their shot at all.
Uncle Ron, we talk about you're married. We know this.
But I called that. So we're gonna go ahead and be able to put that one to bed. When I say people don't shoot their shot, like they say stuff to be seen, but people don't shoot their shot. So that's how it goes. That's why I had to be a killer out here in these streets. But that's why I'll never do that
Steph
again. Like
Curry
I
out
would,
here.
yeah, like I had to shoot. I had to like if I wanted you. If it happened, it's because I chose you and I showed that. And now I'm just like, nah, you gotta choose me, my nigga. Like, choose me.
No, I'm done. I'm tired of shooting my shot, man. I think I just need to focusing on
Focus on what's in front of you.
yeah, my vehicle,
Go
my
go
car,
where you want to go where you're wanted, as you used to tell me. Go where you're wanted.
and neither one of us listen.
Terrible, terrible, terrible. Yeah. You
Your
gotta show me you
ass
want
went
me.
where somebody was clearly showing you that they were not.
I will say that that person is still blocked, no contact, no nothing. But I knew it was gonna take like, yeah, yeah.
I'm proud of you.
No reaching out. It's about to be, we'll see. We'll make it through another full moon and then it'll be good. But yeah, so
Nina,
anyways.
Nina in the comments would have been somebody I'd have dated.
You can't be doing shit like that, bruh. Woulda. Why didn't you date her?
It
Why
was
was it woulda?
me and Nina met back in the day, and we dated for a quick second, but it was just
You
bad timing.
talked or you dated?
We kind of dated.
I- I'm still trying to figure. I'm trying to see
Kinda,
the live. Um,
it was bad timing.
not trying to say hi to you, Mike. I'm trying to see the live. Um. Oh, yo, why did Sai? I was dead. He's on the Facebook post talking about we want a date. We did not go on a date. He's just playing.
Y'all ain't go. What happened?
Anyways. Oh no, we definitely like linked up and had food, but I didn't. It wasn't a date. I'd never had Ethiopian food.
So according to what you described as a date on previous episodes of the podcast, that would have been considered a date.
No, I don't. I think a date you have to have romantic interest. There was never a romantic, it wasn't a romantic interest. But you know what I'm saying? So how's it a date? That's like linking up with, it's like the equivalent of linking up with a Facebook friend. That's the homie. It's like, damn dog, I remember seeing you in the club and we've been Facebook friends for 10 years and now we're like, let's go have Ethiopian food. Well,
All right,
not a date.
all right.
Oh no, man. I want to bring people up, but we can't. Come
Nobody.
back to
I
Houston.
tried. Nobody's actually commenting, or
Mm,
nobody's tried to click the link.
it's definitely a respectable time. Okay, well look, this is what in the relational fuck. Go subscribe to the YouTube. WITRF podcast. Tasha Rose. You can find me T Rosie Cakes. Yeah, T Rosie Cakes on Instagram, T Rosie Cakes on Twitter, T Rosie Cakes if you want to add me on Snap. Not that I'd be snapping, I'd be using them filters though.
Snap your
And
fingers. Do yourself. You can do it all by yourself. Sorry, you said something about snapping and T-Pain just popped in my head.
but yeah, where can they find you at, Mike?
They can
Mike D
find
from
me
BC.
Instagram. Mike Phenom on Instagram. MICPHENOM. Most of y'all already follow me on Instagram. I keep getting out of the screen. I'm looking at the replay. It's like a delay on this computer, and it looks fucking stupid. Yeah, just follow me on Instagram, Mike Phenom on Instagram. Follow, like she said, follow the podcast on YouTube, WITRF Podcast. Like and subscribe and comment on the podcast episodes on Spotify, iTunes, whatever streaming platform that you use. We are on all of those. Leave a comment, rate, all of that good stuff. You know what I'm saying? Help us move up in the ranks on podcasts. We
The
appreciate
algorithm.
everybody that tunes in. We have 111 subscribers on the YouTube. We appreciate every single last one of y'all that tune in. Everybody that tunes in for the live streams, people that listen, even if it's for like 30 minutes. You know what I'm saying? On the podcast on the streaming platforms. Appreciate every last one of y'all for supporting. You know what I'm saying?
Love you
So
guys. Thank you.
so
Go listen to the latest and greatest episode, and we can talk about how I failed to have. I would even maybe even gave away a date, and still nobody wants to shoot their shot at me.
Yo, that's
So we,
crazy when you say it like that.
I told you, I told you.
That is
All
crazy.
right.
Say I gave away a date and still
I
no.
mean, like, I will say, I don't know. I think I paid for a lot of first dates because one, I don't want people to feel like I gotta like, and I'm kind of bougie, so I was like, yeah, we just spent
You're
three hundred
not really
dollars.
bougie, dog.
We just spent $300 on this dinner. I'm gonna pay for that because I don't want you to feel like you're getting $300 worth of pussy tonight. You feel me? So, yeah. But anyways,
Not bougie, my nigga. Chill.
I am bougie. What type of bottled water you drink?
What kind of
You
bottle
be
of water?
trying. You be trying to say I'm hood and I'm not hood. Yeah. What type of bottled water you drink?
I drink Essentia.
Okay. I like Evian or or Fiji. Okay. I need that fancy shit.
Well, give me some alkaline water and I'm cool.
Hmm.
Or some alkaline wine.
Whatever. Okay. What in the relational fuck? Wednesday, it's over. Let's wrap it. Wrap it up. Let's put it. Plug in it. I'm about to go watch the rest of this game.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so y'all be easy. We out of here till next week.